Wow, what a twist. Now Chance is here.
Oh my god, I was not expecting this now.
I know, after not appearing at all until the last moments of the second game, now, with a quick appearance.
And why would she defend us?
She has some other plan, but she needs us for it, I'm assuming. Let's see. Chance? In the doorway stands Chance Jackson, part-time barista and full-time aspiring singer.
Okay.
Or at least so we think. We first met at a coffee shop last week. That's when I tripped over the dead body that got me tangled up with all this craziness. I didn't expect to see her again, and I certainly didn't expect her to lie to cover for me.
Miss Jackson?
Miss Jackson.
Miss Jackson. Janet Jackson. Detective Gursky is just as surprised as I am.
Look at his surprised face.
Officer, hello again.
Chance gives Gursky a small wave. Well, we do know that Gursky's easily swayed by women, at least according to Aki.
I was just coming by to drop off lunch for my boyfriend and I heard they caught a thief.
Who's your boyfriend?
But you've got it all wrong. It's not him at all.
She looks at me, and her eyes begin to well up with tears.
Don't arrest poor con guy.
Or con guy?
Hey.
He glances questioningly at me out of the corner of his eye. I shrug.
He was at the coffee shop with me last week. We're open late and he was there the whole time.
Is that true?
Well, not
Sure.
really, but we might have to just go with this. Oh man. This is difficult, because we know Chance has ulterior motives, but
I know.
I don't know. We're playing with fire here.
I know, like, we don't want to side with her, but... I don't know.
I have the feeling this is going to end poorly, so I'm going to make a save. Oh, no, I don't want to do that save. Well, I could have done it, because it was just the other one. And you know what, let's, because I think we're probably going to end up doing multiple playthroughs of this. The first one we'll do is we'll just agree with Chance and say that we were at the coffee shop.
Okay.
It's probably going to end terribly, but let's see what happens. Yeah, I was at the coffee shop.
That's not possible. Our cameras caught you.
Well, your cameras are wrong. I know what I saw.
Oh.
Chance stomps her foot on the ground, as if to prove a point. Jupiter doesn't seem impressed.
There's no need for your theatrics, Bertha.
Bertha? Chance flinches at the mention of her birth name. Looks like these two didn't get along very well. I'm not sure I want to know the history.
Officer, you can't trust the testimony of a witness who is clearly biased towards the accused.
Whoa. I don't know if she's biased towards me, but it is weird that she'd go out of her way to help me out of the situation. Gursky looks at me with a critical eye. I turn my head to avoid his gaze.
Show me the video you mentioned earlier.
Of course. Follow me.
Gursky points at me.
You come with us.
Oh, we're gonna get in all sorts of trouble for this. I what?
I'm not letting you out of my sight, kid. Now get up and let's go.
Oh, he's being mean.
Right. I scramble to my feet and follow him out the door. Out of the corner of my eye, I see Chance slip away from the group. Looking for her boyfriend, I guess.
Who is supposed to be her boyfriend? Do you think it's War Stars?
I don't know.
It better not be Camera Guy.
But I was just thinking. I'm not sure what exactly... Because I'm probably going to be wrong on this, but oh well, I'll just say it anyway. When Gursky keeps on talking... When Gursky keeps on calling us kid, it sounds like something from a Harrison Ford role. I think it might actually be Star Wars, because doesn't he call Luke kid all the time?
I don't remember.
You know, don't get cocky, kid.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Don't ask me about Star Wars.
But they made a Star Wars reference now, so that's something it actually is. Because I first thought it was Indiana Jones, but I don't know. It just seems very Harrison Fordy for some reason.
Okay.
Jupiter leads us down the hallway, around a few corners, and into a large room hidden in the back of the building. I kind of expected a huge jumble of beakers and test tubes filled with mysterious boiling liquids, but everything's a lot more ordered than that. A lone laptop sits on one of the counters. Jupiter strides up to it and types in a password.
Right here. David and I are the only ones with clearance to view the security footage, so none of the others have seen this.
Well, except for Mr. On, apparently.
Yeah.
The screen lights up with the video that I found hidden at Mr. On's place last week. There's not much to it. Just someone who looks like me walking down the main hallway. At one point, he glances briefly up at the camera and offers a small salute.
Well, that's not very subtle.
Well, whoever it was wanted to be seen. It's also not me.
Then who is it? Your evil twin, an android?
Well, we
Wait.
do know there are twins in this game that
Do you think it could be his sister and she's not really dead?
possibly, I don't know. I don't know. Detective Gursky sighs and turns to Jupiter.
Could you give us a moment?
He grabs my arm and drags me to the corner of the room.
Listen, kid, you're on really thin ice here. We all thought highly of you and your sister. But who's to say you haven't changed these last 3 years? You've disappeared without a trace, and 2 people have died since your return.
I didn't kill them.
Yes, in fact, I solved both of the murders.
Yeah.
Stop pinning this on me.
The worst part is, all of these deaths tie back to your history. You don't think that's at least a little bit suspicious?
No, I'm clearly not involved in this at all. I'm just very unlucky in happening to be at these places.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, I wouldn't have been at the guy's house if it hadn't been for you attaching me to those 2. You know, I would have just been on my way, living a peaceful life. Probably. But I didn't.
Even if you didn't kill them, you're involved. Give me a good reason why I shouldn't just arrest you now.
Because I didn't do anything.
Just because I was there?
Because he's with us.
Oh. Yes, Aki. Thank you. Aki places a firm hand on his shoulder and looks him directly in the eye.
Uh-oh, she's using her powers.
And you know what that means.
I'm well aware of what it means. Are you?
I don't think she's using her power.
I guess not. I thought she was going to.
He releases his grip on me.
What are you doing here anyway?
I thought he already knew, but maybe she didn't call him. Aki holds up her phone.
You texted me in order to come right away.
She doesn't bother to hide the sarcasm in her voice.
And when my handler says jump,
I meant, why are you at the University of Edgewater? I wasn't informed that you were on assignment. And where are the others?
with their tour guide, as they should be. We're here on official business. I called it in this morning.
She folds her arms across her chest.
Schultz gave us the green light.
Schultz.
Oh, Schultz was the one. Is he like the head of the police department?
I don't know.
Schultz. Hang on, she's involved?
Who's Schultz?
I don't know. All these vague names that were being given. I don't know who they are. Aki and Detective Gursky look at me surprised.
She's the one in charge of our little work program. Didn't I tell you?
No, I don't recall. No, you never mentioned she was part of this.
Then how do you know her?
She was in charge of a similar work program with me. Aki's eyes light up. Then wouldn't it make sense that she'd be in charge of this program as well?
Yeah.
Probably should have known that.
Oh, Khan, you bad boy. I didn't know it was like that.
Wait, what are you talking about? It wasn't anything like that. It's not. We volunteered for it, unlike you. I didn't have to get arrested before I decided to work with the police. Aki shrugs.
Our way was more fun.
If you say so.
Yeah, that's one word for it.
Detective Gursky rolls his eyes.
Anyway, as delightful as this game of compare and contrast is, we do have more pressing matters.
Uh-oh, like what?
So maybe one of you two wants to fill me in?
Is it just about this accusation against us? Aki coughs and shoots a meaningful glance over my shoulder. Jupiter is leaning against the wall, staring at us. David and Nathan peer in through the doorway, trying hard not to look conspicuous. Obviously, it's working very well. They're all staring at us. We're too far away for them to have heard our conversation, but they're definitely curious about what we're talking about.
Outside, then.
The tone of his voice says there's no room for argument.
Lead the way, officer.
Detective Gursky gives me one last look before he and Aki exit the lab. David and Nathan scramble to get out of their way, stumbling into the lab like some sort of slapstick routine. Once they untangle from each other, they quickly take up posts on either side of Jupiter. Okay, so yeah. No response. Great. The room falls silent, and I struggle for something to say. Or do. Or, I don't know.
And behind this door is our Cave of Wonders.
Oh
Main
no.
Not Aaron. Aaron's voice echoes from the hallway, breaking through the silence. He swings the door open and sings a little fanfare.
Ta-da!
Naoki and Lee Mei stand behind Aaron. They look relieved to see me. Oh hey, found my group. Hey.
Uh-oh. Looks like something bad happened.
Oh no.
What gave it away, Aaron? His finger hovers instinctively over his camera. Hopefully Gursky breaks it,
Yeah, that'd be
ready
awesome.
to capture whatever bad moment might occur.
He's the one who stole our research last Monday.
No, he's not. He's my host student.
Jupiter points to a computer screen.
Oh.
He turns to me with a hurt expression on his face.
Kangai, did you really steal from us?
It's that face again.
No! I roll my eyes. I know what it looks like, but it's not me.
Then how do you explain it?
Naoki raises his hand timidly.
Who are you?
Oh, don't be mean to Aki. Don't be mean to Naoki now.
Kizaki Suitani.
My other host student.
Aaron casts him a sideways glance.
You're not a thief too, are you?
He's more of a thief than I am.
Yeah, actually he is. Hey, the jury's still out on me, you know.
That's hardly the point. What? If you have something to say, just speak up.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, just do it.
Naoki approaches the computer and points at the person on the screen.
It's just that I noticed the hair is different. He doesn't have the black on the ends.
Oh, good job, Naoki. The guy in the video has solid dirty blonde hair, unlike mine. I still have the remains of when I dyed my hair black last year, in our rebellious phase. Naoki had pointed out the first time we watched it, but we just assumed the video was taken before I dyed my hair. If this video was taken last week, that might actually count as evidence in my favor. Jupiter crosses her arms.
And what if he dyed it after this video?
But wouldn't he dye all of his hair in that case? Or get it cut?
I suppose, but it's still a flimsy alibi.
Oh, come on. You are not the police. You back off, woman.
Combined with an eyewitness account of you somewhere else, though,
Yeah, exactly.
She bites her lip.
something feels wrong here, but I won't deny the evidence.
Well, technically there is a lie involved, but still, we weren't here.
Maybe you could call it reasonable doubt?
Yeah, reasonable.
Yeah, it's up to Mikolaj anyway. I don't know why, just back off already.
I mean, it's enough of a difference to think it might be someone else, right?
We'll see after the police sort it out.
Where'd that police dude go anyway?
Shut up, David.
Jupiter sighs.
Don't you two have somewhere to be? Like office hours in the library?
Oh,
Yeah, please, go back to your library. Get out of here.
right.
Two losers.
Ew, they don't belong in a
Dios mío,
library.
do I have to remind you of everything? Try not to keep your students waiting too long.
Dios mío, huh?
I wasn't expecting that. Like in the beginning, I assumed she was gonna be the German, professor person.
Mm-hmm.
But then I heard her accent and I thought she was more Russian. Now she just said Dios mío, which is Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm all confused on her.
Also.
The two of them scurry out of the room and slam the door but shut behind them. The room falls into an uncomfortable silence, punctuated only by the sound of footsteps echoing in the hallway. Oh no, it's the bell. I'm assuming this bell is going to become an important part of the game at some point. It's going to be a clue or something. Before their footsteps fade, the bell in the center of the campus begins to ring.
And now they're late.
Well, it's not the end of the world, unless they're doing something else that you're not telling us about. Something wrong?
I'm not sure.
What are you talking
Naoki
about?
frowns. He looks troubled.
It's not the same.
The bell? What's not the same? He turns away from Jupiter and whispers to me.
The bell sounds different than it did this morning.
Hmm.
Uh-oh. I shrug. Sounds the same to me. It's probably nothing.
We didn't
No, it's
feel
probably
that someone
something.
died, right?
His expression tightens. If you care that much, go check it out. Is he scared to go out alone?
There's probably stairs involved.
It is a clock tower. He bobs his head back and forth as if he's having trouble making a decision.
What's wrong?
I was just wondering if there was something special about the bell that just rang.
Not particularly.
We can go look at it if you want.
I think it's best if we do.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Let's go.
Can we all go? Because
But
I'm curious
what
as
about
well.
Haru? Maybe we should wait for her.
No, let's just go. Aww.
You go ahead. We'll let her know where you are when she gets back. Naoki thinks about it for a moment before nodding.
Okay, let's go.
Aaron and Naoki leave, and the room again settles into yet another uncomfortable silence.
I wanted to go too.
That seems to be the theme of the day. Now might be a good time to try and convince Jupiter that I'm innocent. Alright, but we'll have to convince her in the next episode. So until then, take care everyone.
Bye.